Good evening traders and welcome to Whore Trader UK. It's currently Wednesday the 17th of November 2021 and the time is 25 minutes to 10 p.m. UK time. Traders, very quickly I just want to say, if you've been enjoying this channel, come across and help this channel to grow by subscribing, leaving comments, pressing on the bell icon. All of that will help this channel to get out there to the masses, and help the YouTube algorithm to come and pick us up, and hopefully just get my message out to show that you can trade quite profitably from home, guys. Now, I'm going to very quickly jump into this pair. Yesterday, you watched me do some analysis on this pair, the British pound Japanese yen, and I said to you that I'm actually looking for a push down in this pair. Now, I'm showing you the fundamental and sentiment reasons that are starting to build in this pair, okay? And I'm showing you, and I've given you the reason why I feel that I can get in. Now, let me just go down to the daily chart. Now, if you remember, I'm now looking for a point to get in. The price was down here somewhere, wasn't it? And I said I was looking for an area that I could get a good risk reward on this pair. Okay, and basically I drew this trend line and I said, look, if I want to be in this trade at this trend line, the risk is just too big for me. There's just too much risk in this trade. So the only thing that I could do is sit on my hands and see if price pushes up further. Well, if price does push up further, that's better for me. But if not, I'll just have to let the trade go. The reason for this video, guys, is I want to show you how the market plays with your mind and how the market gets manipulated. Now, I'm here on the daily chart. Remember, I drew this trend line yesterday, and look at what's happening in and around this trend line right now. Okay, right now on the 17th of November at 21:38 UK time, look at the bar that's developing on this trend line. Now, would you not say that is a very bearish bar, traders? Would you not? And look, if you look at this timer here, there's only 21 minutes left in this bar, not long at all. So if this bar closes anything like that, okay, you would be justified in thinking you should get in there and go long. Go short. And as I've already showed you, there's like 500 odd pips from about here to the bottom here. It would be a great trade, but there's something telling me that this is just too expected. It's too easy, isn't it? It's too obvious. There's a trend line there, okay? There are going to be people who are going to get short there. There absolutely is, without question. Now, let me just go down the time frame and let's have a I was just about to say, let me have a look at the types of bars that have formed at that level. Look at that. That's a phenomenal bearish bar. It just is, guys. There's no two words, but you're justified in going. If your system, your trading system tells you you can sell pin bars, there you go. Perfect. That is a perfect pin bar. Let's go down even further. Again, spinning tops. You've got a lot of indecision of that trend line down to the 10-hour chart. Look at that. You've even got an outside bar reversal. Traders, it doesn't get much better than this for getting short, does it? But for me, there's one problem here. There's one problem with me getting short at this level, and what that problem is that's a retail trader's level to get short at, traders. For me, that's a sucker punch area to get drawn in. Because for those people that are getting short there now, I have a feeling that price is going to push up, take them out, and then bam, and then turn. And that's what I'm banking on. That is exactly what I'm banking on. Because when you're trading, traders, you've got to be conscious of the thoughts that you used to have when you were a retail trader selling trend lines and 61.8 fib retracements, and you've got to try and flip it. You've got to think to yourself, well, if you needed fuel to get short as a big institution, knowing that you can't put all your trade on in one go, you will pick people off pick other traders off one by one. This to me is a sucker punch. This to me is a retail trader trap. Okay, it's a trap. So that being the case, I've already said to you I'm going to get in short. I'm going to get in further up. For some reason, I don't know why my alert has disappeared that I set in front of you last night. However, I've since spotted something. Remember, I was going to get in somewhere here, wasn't I? I've seen something better. I take a 618 fib retracement of this swing. And look at that, guys. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to let me just get rid of this trend line for a moment. Okay? And let me just draw a line across. I'm just going to draw a horizontal line across the 618 fib retracement. And I'm also going to draw a horizontal line across the 67.8 fib retracement, because I want to try and keep this chart as clear as possible. Now, let me remove that fib retracement. Okay, so there we are. What I've also spotted at this level, can you see this bar here? That bar there is a level of supply in the market. All right? It's a level of supply in the market. It's a level that's telling me that I should expect sellers at this level here. And just above that is a 618 fib retracement, traders. It's a 618 fib retracement. Now, let me do some measurements from here. Because remember, my original stop was going to be just above here, wasn't it? But now this 618 retracement has given at the top of this demand zone. In fact, let me just put that in there. Sorry, I keep saying demand. It's supply above the market. Let me just put that other level of supply in there. Let me put my template in. And no, that's no good, is it? It's a wrong one. Let me just get, there it is. That's what I'm after. Get my level of supply in there. Bish. Bash, template, supply zone, bam. There's another level of supply right there. So instead of just selling where I said I was going to sell yesterday, my level to get short is going to be now here, just in front of this 618. What that actually does then is it allows me to take my stop up even further. Well, not even further, but higher above this high. So I can set my stop right about here. Okay. Now, it might not look a lot different, guys, but it's quite different to where it was when I set this. So I don't know why the limit order disappeared previously. I can't answer that question, but I'm going to set another one, and I'm going to set an alert, and hopefully they won't disappear, guys. So let me just go in, get my short position tool, just front run it by a couple of pips. And there you go. All right, let's pull this down now. There we go. 76 pips. Remember where I said I was going to try and take some profit out of this market? Right down here. Right at this level. 658 pips. And the reason that's more than yesterday is because my entry price is now higher than I was yesterday. So let's set this up, traders. Create a limit order. Beautiful. What I want to do is sell. That's perfect. And I want to sell at a limit. That is also perfect. I want to risk 0.6% of my account. I think I'd said 0.5 yesterday. I'm going to risk 0.6 today. Let's enter that limit order. There's the limit order placed. Let me get rid of this now. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert right there, just below it. And that alert is going to say, if price crosses up through that line, then I've got a short trade triggered. If it doesn't disappear for some reason, short trade triggered. Let's enter that into the market. There you go. There's my alert. So let's get rid of some of this stuff now so the chart is clear. Let's get rid of these lines because you know why they're there. Okay, traders, I hope you're seeing the system that's going in here. I hope you're seeing the the repetition of what I'm doing here. Remember, I've already showed you why I can be bearish, because of the sentiment. I believe the sentiment and the sentiment and the fundamentals are turning. But look at that. Just look at that bar. That's there to suck you in. Look at that bar. This one right there. Don't trade those traders. Here's the thing. Let's say that is the high for this move and price does plummet. I can still get in. I don't have to sell this top. I can wait for another move within the next down stretch and see if I can get in. So traders, I've been talking for some time, 10 minutes. I will leave it there. Let's hope we get triggered. If we don't, we don't. If we do, we do. Thanks for sitting in with the traders. Take care.